Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is 4th of July, and I'm back. Yeah. I haven't even looked up to see what the other holiday of the day is. Well, we all know it is Independence. Well, it is American Independence Day. It is not Canadian. It is not Australian. It is not Brazilian. It is whatever. Okay, so bottom line is it is American Independence Day. What other days are there for today? Today, this is appropriate. Sidewalk egg frying day. So here on the West Coast, we've had some unusual weather. I'm not going to complain about the fact that it got up to 103 here yesterday, but friends of mine who live in the Central Valley area of California, they are roasting their asses off right now. Friend of mine in Fresno, which is the southern portion of the valley, southern central portion of the valley, they've had temperatures up to 120, and their forecast for stuff that's like still over 100 for today. And this is supposed to go on for at least another 7 days before people start seeing relief. Now, luckily, where I reside in the greater Bay Area, it is supposed to be about 10 degrees cooler today. So we'll hopefully keep that in mind and see what happens. But anyway, that's kind of what we're seeing here. Our big thing, I think I mentioned in my last stream, is that we have a whole house fan and no air conditioning in this house. And that works really well about 90% of the time. But the 10% in which it doesn't is when you've got not enough temperature differential between night and day for it to actually cool down. So over the last few days, it's only been dropping down into the high 60s in the evening. And so that's not enough to bring the temperature in the house down below. Let's see, last night it was 85 in the house. And when I woke up this morning, it was 73. So we got it down to 73 without air conditioning. Yay us. It is supposed to be close to 100 today, which means that but tonight is supposed to be down in the 50s. So if it does get down into the 50s, we actually may stand a chance, if the house doesn't start out at 80-something degrees, we might be able to get it down to like in the low 70s, higher 60s, and then actually have a comfortable house. But we'll live with that. The other thing I wanted to mention is we've got a shit ton of people coming over later this afternoon. And so we have this annual barbecue, and we invite friends and neighbors and stuff like that. It's like, come on over and we'll feed you, and you guys can have a good time. And if you don't have anything to do on Independence Day, you can come join us. We don't fire off fireworks and stuff like that because we're in a zone that is just, it's too insane to even think about doing stuff like that. We have oaks right behind our house, and if anything got loose and set those oaks ablaze, this entire housing development would be threatened and probably go up in smoke. So we don't really want that to happen. But we do have a good time. All of our neighbors, we all get along, and we like to tell jokes and catch up and see what's going on and drink some good beer and hang out while it's warm, stick our feet in the pool and do all kinds of stuff like that. So anyway, we got that going on later today. On the stream today, I have my Jedi Knight, Jedi Sentinel, and that's Choka Rhamsey. And she has, as part of my, I do leveling streams, right? So part of my thing is that I'm leveling her, and she is, I've got a ton of characters that are right around 50, level 50-ish. Max level for Star Wars is level 80, and there's a whole lot of content that I have not seen that I hope that I am able to go ahead and go through on expansion wise. Of course, when you're doing the stuff at max level and you're going through all the expansions, it's kind of like it's easier to do it, but at the same time, you get to enjoy the storylines and stuff. So anyway, she's going through the original storyline, and she's at 48. At level 50, she will have completed the original Jedi storyline, and she will also have leveled up to the same level that I have a lot of my other characters at. And then we'll have to see what we're going to do, whether we're going to continue to level her up to level 80, or whether we're going to go do that with some of my other characters as well. But today, we're going to hang out with Choka and have some fun with her. So I need to go to Ilum, and I also need to travel to Corellia. See, which one is... Let me check and see real quick which is the one I have to do. Log in. Mission log. There we go. All right, so my class quest, Jedi Commander. What am I doing with... Is that the... What's the Jedi Commander thing? Oh, Jedi Commander's traveling to Corellia. Okay, so I got to go there for my class quest. And then Ilum is the crystal ball. So let's go do my class quest first. We're going to go to Corellia. And I can talk on the holo terminal from my ship anyway, so if I have to. Let's see. Where the hell am I right now? Oh, I'm up here. So I should be able to get to... Oh, yeah. I'm on the fleet. Okay. I'm going to go and figure out... Let's see. That's Trooper, Jedi Counselor, Smuggler, no. And Jedi Knight. There we go. She's a Jedi Knight. Sentinel. So she uses this one. Where's my ship? There's my ship. All right. If I'd gone to the wrong one, I would have bounced. Would have hit the wall and just go boing. That'll be me later tonight, hitting the wall and going boing. You know how it's so difficult to sleep when it's like so hot, you're just sitting there going, oh. That was last night. I didn't sleep very well, but I'll survive. I thought wifey was going to lean over and like club me to death, you know, baby seal thing. Take a bat and just beat me up. Oh, Rusk, I haven't talked to you in a while. What's going on?
Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I hadn't. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on Beirun, convicted of war crimes.
Black Ops are supposed to be secret. Who gave you this information?
It started as a nasty rumor from Imperial propaganda, but the detention center's warden confirmed everything. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
I wouldn't put it past the Empire to frame your old squad.
I wondered the same thing, but the fact is, they all confessed. They're proud of what they did. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years to spend in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade.
Okay, then. Gotta keep up with his rep stuff. So, let's see. We're going to... I don't think I have to touch... I don't have to talk to anything there. I still gotta go to Corellia, though, so... Let me get back the other direction. And we're off to Corellia. Jesus. Guys, we're raping me here. 1,600 credits to fly to Corellia? Wow.
Master, I've landed on Corellia. From what I saw flying in, the fighting here is intense.
Corellia is in a state of total war. The Republic and Empire aren't holding back anything. The losses are staggering, and not just military. Thousands of civilians die every hour.
And each death brings the Emperor closer to his goal.
Which is why we cannot retreat. If the Republic pulls back, the Empire will exterminate every being here.
We're in the Empire is the Empire's weapon, but fighting won't help us. That would take forever.
Our enemy doesn't need a planet-destroying device. The war itself will deliver what he needs.
Master Tal Braga is aiding the enemy. He knows how to hurt us, block our efforts to save this world. Removing Master Braga from the Emperor's control is the key to victory.
It's a big world. He could be anywhere.
He commands legions of Imperials and Sith. He cannot do that from hiding. Only a handful of Jedi remain alive on Corellia. I'm sending reinforcements from the Outer Rim, but they're inexperienced. We need strong leadership to win this battle. I'm naming you Supreme Commander of Jedi Forces on Corellia.
I'll resolve this crisis with as few casualties as possible.
Corellia must not fall. Your mission is twofold. Direct our forces to aid the Republic military's efforts, and personally find Master Braga. Until reinforcements arrive, rally those few Jedi already on the surface. My contact, Captain Rickdean, will help you locate them. I'm sending his coordinates. May the Force be with you.
Now, I think it's interesting. They show you, like, when you make a decision, where your different companions all stand on that. So, like, Lord Scourge would like a decision, whereas Doc may not like the decision. So I thought it was interesting that they named Choka the leader of the forces on Corellia, and Rusk, who is a sergeant, didn't like that. It's like, what's your problem, dude? So anyway, he's got a bone to pick with her apparently, but yeah, that's what it is. All right, Scourge, what do you want?
I thank you for your trust, Jedi. I might not have given mine so freely were our positions reversed.
Until the Emperor's death, we are allies, not friends.
Agreed. As I told your council, the Emperor's plan is not to rule the galaxy, but to consume it. I've devoted centuries to stopping him. For a time, I worked with the greatest of your Jedi heroes, Revan and the Jedi Exile. But they did not have the strength to complete their task.
Revan? Jedi Exile? Should I know what you're talking about?
Revan was both Jedi Master and Sith Lord. The student, the Exile, defeated the Sith Triumvirate. They were your greatest heroes. I hope to help them kill my Lord Emperor until my vision. Jedi, shining with the Force, lined up to destroy him. All were swept aside. Revan and the Exile were cast at my feet. Then, out of the shadows, one Jedi emerged to cut the Emperor down. That Jedi wore your face.
I hadn't even been born yet.
I waited 300 years for your birth. When I saw your face on Quesh, in the vision, I bowed to you and took a crown from the Emperor's head. It ended when you held his power in your hands.
Interesting foretolling. Ooh, we won't go any further. We'll save that. Alright, time to exit. We're on Corellia. So let's get going. Let's go smash some stuff. All right. I love doing barbecue for my friends. I'm smoking I'm actually smoking 2 briskets, 2 5-pounders. And those things are going to typically they take forever to cook. They're actually moving pretty quickly at the moment. So I'm having to keep an eye on the temperature. So if you see me glance down at my phone, you'll understand why I'm doing that. I actually have a send me one. Oh dude, this one's got what do they call it, the Roaring Rooster rub on it. It's handmade rub, but it's got enough cayenne pepper to light the roof of my mouth on fire, which I actually like. So we'll see if my neighbors and stuff think it's too hot or not, but I'm hoping it crusts up. Right now the two of those are just kind of hanging in there. Hey, I've had more than a couple of people invite themselves over.
I want those shield generators online yesterday. Move it, privates!
Captain
How are you
Victor,
doing today, Mill? You
Master
enjoying the
Steel
holiday?
Sean sent me. I'm the new Jedi Commander.
You made it. Thank the skies. The Empire controls so much of Corellia we can barely establish a landing zone. The enemy has us under constant bombardment. We're in a blasted bottleneck.
Sounds like our first order of business is knocking a hole in the Empire's forward lines.
You'll want to speak with Corporal Hartkey about that. My job is to organize your forces. The shuttles bringing your reinforcements will arrive shortly. In the meantime, you should gather the few already here. I have coordinates to the last known locations of your fellow Jedi. That's the best I can offer.
Cleaning isn't, well, I guess, for some people, I guess that is a break. Like Wifey, she actually likes to do cleaning in the garden. So she will go out and spend hours just pulling weeds and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, not my thing. Sorry, honey. You go ahead. Let's see. It'll be enough. Are the Jedi alive or dead? Okay,
You've done well.
It'll be enough.
I'll take it from here.
This location is the rallying point for your forces. As the reinforcements arrive, they'll come here. Take the intel on the Jedi you're looking for. I hope you find them.
Thank you, Captain Rick Dine, or Rick Dean, or Rick Denny. Oh, no peer pressure there, right, Mel? I've gotten over that. Well, I shouldn't say that. We have an understanding. It's kind of like I'm the guy that makes sure that everything stays alive, and I put stuff in the ground, and I do all of the design work for the yard and everything. And anything that is like heavy lifting, that's my job. Then she is the one that kind of makes sure that everything looks neat and nice and is cleaned up for guests and everything. So the good thing is that we've had a lot of work recently where we've had to like go and change the some of the plants in our yard and take out some of the shrubs and trees that leave all the debris everywhere. And it's like, she is so happy that we've had all of this happen now. It's like, hey, I don't have to clean as much. I don't have as much sweeping and leaves to pick up and all that. And it's like, yeah, that's the positive side of the whole thing. Let's see. I got beasties to the left of me, beasties to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay. Right in there. Yeah. All right, so here we got these guys. I'm just going to jump in and start beating on them. Commander-in-Chief is a little tougher. Yeah, it's like, hey, come and help. See you, Mill. Thanks for stopping by, man. All right. Let's get some here. Keep beating away at these guys. Looks like I've got 3 on me. For some reason, it feels like the characters got nerfed a little bit. She's not like mowing through. Oh, hello. Crap. I was gonna say she's not mowing down stuff as quickly as she was, or that I recall. Maybe it's just I don't have good enough gear on there any longer. That's a possibility. I mean, being away for 2 weeks and not playing, and then all of a sudden. I gotta go talk to these guys. Alright. Talk to me, what's going on? The hero of Thython, you're a welcome sight. The people here let me use their home as a base for operations. An Imperial spy discovered us. The Empire came to execute these civilians for helping a Jedi. You saved many innocent lives. These guys talk so fast. It's really hard to go and read the messages, but I'm going to give it a shot. Hopefully I don't like start spitting all over the screen and stuff. All right, I need to. You seem familiar.
I get the feeling we've met before.
You see me from the Dark Jedi and the Padawan training grounds. He captured me in a cave tunnel. I would have died if you hadn't stopped him. Okay. I like the way that they bring back characters from earlier in the game, and it's like, yeah, we met already. You saved my ass, and here I am. Focus force is still
Maybe
with
we
us.
have a destiny to defeat the Empire together.
If that's true, I'm ready to do what we must.
I'm taking charge of all Jedi forces. We're rallying reinforcements at these coordinates. Go.
And with the hero of the Tython leading us, I know we'll be victorious.
Why does everyone forget about me? Wait, is he talking about the first time you saved Tython, or the second?
See you at the rally coordinates. Kira, why are you so testy this morning? Jeez, okay. And I get out of here.
Reinforcements from Orto and Rhodia have arrived. You should keep searching for your people out there.
All right, hopefully I'll get through without having to like get lost several times. I know you guys love it when I get lost. It's like, what the hell is he doing now? Where is he going? Come on, Dad, get your shit together. It's like, me? Never. I thrive on being shitless. I am without shit. Oh, God, yes. Okay. Hannah, I'm gonna pass on you, dude. It looks like I may need to break away. I have probes in the meat right now that I'm cooking, and that kind of is giving me an idea of what their temperatures are. But it's possible the probes aren't put in the right place for these, so I may need to like go and test to make sure I'm actually cooking the meat properly and not overcooking or not undercooking or anything like that. So I am, in very short order, I'm going to take a quick break, go down, check on the meat, make sure it's not burning up, and then we'll see. So in this location, I got a bunch of people over here I got to kill. Okay, this is a perfect example of being able to touch the guy's toe even though he's buried in the wall. What else do I have to do in here? Anything interesting? I just have to go into the cantina. Okay, there's a captain. Probably get the journeyman beating on me at the same time, but Kira can take it. My intro for SWTOR Storytime yesterday was, so, an Imperial agent and a bounty hunter walk into a cantina. Hey! Today is Fry an Egg on the Sidewalk Day, which, given how the temperature's been here, man, that is appropriate. It's also American Independence Day, so hey, you know, I'm dressed up as Yankee Doodle Dandy because we got a big barbecue and a lot of people coming over and stuff later, so. But, yeah. Hi, how's it going?
These Mandalorian mercenaries worked for the Empire. They were hunting me. I'm sorry. This is difficult. Seeing you, surrounded by dead men, reminds me of things I'd rather forget.
What happened on Tython was a lifetime ago. We're different people now.
Sometimes it feels that way. Right now, it could be yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Scrapyard. That's kind, actually.
They're dead.
I wouldn't wake up for me.
We're being
Jeez.
slaughtered here.
The council
I don't think
me supreme
my wifey
commander
doesn't
of the
wake up
Jedi
for me, so
Corellia.
hey, you know.
We have
like,
reinforcements gathering nearby. Go to these coordinates.
Supreme Commander. It will be an honor to serve you. Do you ever wonder if I prepared you for this? Perhaps the Force guided me to attack you on Tython.
If it was the Force, it wasn't the light side guiding you.
You're right. I shouldn't think about such things. I'll go to the coordinates and wait for your orders.
So he's another character that came from a different planet.
Transports from Kenyon and Duro brought more reinforcements. We're still waiting for others. Keep up the search for your people already here.
Aye, aye. So I guess the idea is to go and gather all the different Jedi out here. Find the Jedi at the Solorian Tunnel. Okay, so I gotta go this way now. See if I can keep from getting lost again. Where's the gold guy? I think I'll attack him.
Yeah, good as new.
I just looked down and it's like, oh, I'm almost at level 49, so that's a good thing. Oh, this guy keeps healing himself. Now knock that shit off. Now I understand why there's a gold star. No matter who you are. Okay. Did I get anything good out of him? I didn't even check. No, nothing good. Let's see if I can get up here without getting attacked too many times. Oh, wrong place. I need to go down and around. So I need to go down and through. Was there an elevator here, or did I just... No, okay, it's a ramp. Good. No elevator monster. So my gaming friends and I, when we call elevators that are going up and down the game elevator bosses, because inevitably at some point in our storied careers as gamers, we have died mercilessly at the hands of the elevator. So it's like, yeah, we stepped off and fell, or the elevator crushed us, or some stupid thing, right? In this game, the favorite one is if we're running together, we have a bunch of people, or we might have someone who has the power to be able to push. They use the force and like push someone off of whatever they're doing, like off a ledge or whatever. If they're 2 stories up, it usually kills them. If they're only 1 story up, you've got about a 75% chance that that character or that NPC is going to come back and try to wipe your ass. So it's like we push them off and then go on the elevator and go down the elevator, and here's the guy that we just attacked like coming after us again. It's like, hey, wait a minute, I thought I killed you. Oh, no, we just pushed him off the edge. We did that in World of Warcraft. It was hilarious. It's like we have someone who's playing a mage for the first time in World of Warcraft, and it's like, okay, got another one shooting at me, and he has that ability as part of being a mage, right? You can force someone to go flying leap off of the edge, and he did that, but he didn't realize that by doing so he would have these characters coming after him, and he did it inside of a dungeon. And it's like, not only did this one particular NPC mob start like chasing us, but the entire fucking dungeon came after us. It's just like, all of a sudden, there's just like throngs and throngs of characters. 49. Okay, yeah. Throngs of characters came chasing our asses. It's like, damn, dude. What did you do? I just knocked him off the edge. Oh, yeah, and he brought his buddies. Oh, that was an unceremonious wipe if I'd ever seen one. Okay. Let me check my... Okay, I got to be careful what I say on screen here. I'm going to check my meat. My meat has a couple more degrees to go. Okay, I can keep working at it here. All right, good. Oh. That was a wasted spell because the guy tossed me. Toss me again. Another wasted spell. Come on. Not that way, dude. I am cooking brisket. I am barbecuing brisket, smoking it overnight, actually. It started at like 9 o'clock last night. Put it on the... I have a kettle, a big green egg, ceramic kettle, and I've got 10 pounds of brisket sitting on the thing right now. And it has been cooking all night. And I just... with brisket, one of the ways to cook it is you cook it to 160 degree temperature, and then you wrap it in like paper and stuff, and then put it back on the grill in the smoker, and then cook it on up to the temperature that it's supposed to be, which is somewhere around 200 to 205, something like that. And that's like medium rare for the temperature and everything. Well, we've got like 20 people coming to the house this afternoon, so that's what that's for. But I've been cooking it all night, and I have to like kind of keep an eye on it because I don't want it to burn. And of course, I ended up having to wrap the meat just before I came up here, and so that means that some of it might be almost ready to pull off the grill now. And then some of it has quite a ways to go. So I've got one who's almost done, and then one that is not quite there. So I've got to figure out what to do with it. Give it a few more minutes, I'll be okay. This is a great victory. You have my thanks. The Resistance fighters are safe. Okay. Who are you again?
There aren't many Jedi left on Corellia. What's your name?
Gorilla Sempentron. I arrived to the first wave. Now I serve among the last.
All Jedi forces serve under me. Reinforcements are gathering at these coordinates. Go, and wait for my return.
I have been here since the fighting began. I have seen much. Listen to my advice. Don't underestimate our adversary. The Empire has killed many Jedi. Victory may come at a great cost. I will meet you at the rendezvous. Okay. I am going to go to the front of this area, and then I'm going to pause and go check on the brisket. How is that a better way? Did I explain it better that way? All right, I'm going to pause here right here for right now, and I'm going to go check on the barbecue, and I will be back as quickly as possible. So hang in there. Thanks. All right, checked on the meat, and I have these electronic probes that are in the meat, so I can like monitor the temperature on my phone, and where the probes are is telling me that your meat's burning up. And I went and checked with a meat thermometer, electronic one, stuck in the meat, and everything's fine. I got another 30 degrees to go on these things, so they're fine. So I can keep going. Probably I'll finish the stream and not have the meat all cooked yet, so that'll be fine. I'm good with that. I won't stress over the alarms going
The last
off.
transport of reinforcements is docking now. There's still Jedi on the planet not accounted for, though. Hope you find them.
All right, we got to go. Now, Corellia can be like a little pain in the ass to try to figure out how to go places, because as you can see, it doesn't really show the connecting points for paths. So it's hard to tell exactly where to go with these things. Like, oh, someone's beating on me. Hey, asshole.
You're fine.
Jesus. Droid went and healed himself again. It's like, damn it, dude, stop doing that. I'm going to make a judgment call that I can go up here and get to where I'm supposed to go. Otherwise, I'm going to be running around lost like usual. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Huh. Maybe I go over there. Go up and around? Okay, we'll try that. Yes, so that's going to be my new advertisement. Dag, he's good for your sleep. Dag will put you to sleep. How's that? Or, I certainly don't wake people up, that's for sure. Hell, I'm never awake when I first get up. I got to go guzzle coffee, you know? It's like, yeah, that's me. Let's see. I think I actually found the place without getting lost, or too lost. Yep, looks like I go into this hole. Oh, what do we got? Like a playing Frogger here? No, no Frogger. Just gotta kill these guys, that's all. They die pretty quick. Oh, I never checked to see if... Well, I'll check later. I should have checked to see if I have... No, I won't check later. I'll check now. Did I get any new abilities? That's the question. Got something. Oh, dispatch I already had. That was at 47. Same thing with precision. I'm good with that. All right. Was there any... Let's see. The other thing is combat profession or proficiency, excuse me. So that may have changed. No, same thing. So 47. All right. So I don't have any of these trees I have to manage. That's good. Good thing. Never mind. All right. It's like I suddenly thought it's... Did I forget something? Did I leave spells on the table that I don't know about? Sith Hunter! Hunt hard! How many more of these guys? Oh, they're all over the place. Okay, let's go take this one out. What was that dropped? Anything interesting? Pair of bracers. Well, nothing. This is all gear that I would use for like transmog stuff, but let's see what it looks like. Nothing interesting about that belt. Nothing interesting about the belt she's wearing currently, but that neither here nor there. All right. Yeah, I like her outfit now. Okay. Moving on. Wait a second. There were some other guys on the other side. I should probably take them out, huh? At least one. A little bit more XP. Everything's XP. Do it. So my schedule is, I just revised my schedule. Okay, so this past week was my first set schedule where I'm doing just morning streams. Up until the time where I took a 2-week break because I was on vacation, I had been doing most of my streams in the evenings, which translated to like, what time? 7 o'clock my time, 7:30 my time, something like that. I don't even remember when I was doing it. But bottom line was that I found that it interfered with the evening stuff. I was also streaming one less day a week. I didn't stream on Monday, so I was doing Tuesday, Thursday as my solo streams, and then Wednesday and Sunday as my group streaming. And so what I have changed to now is I've got 3 games that I play, and with my solo streams only doing it twice a week, I wasn't playing any of the games very often. So it was like rotating through all 3 games, but it was like I was playing one game every week and a half. And I'd forgotten what was going on with that character and where I was and what I was trying to accomplish and stuff like that. So I changed the schedule. Long story longer, sorry. I changed the schedule back to mornings. First of all, I can capture more people in the mornings watching, like yourself, for example. And also, it allows me to now stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday as solo streams, and Wednesday and Sunday as still my joint streams. So my schedule is still, I'll be doing this starting at 10 a.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Wednesdays, an hour later because my partner in crime, Peep, she's in Colorado. So she's like a couple of time zones away. And so I end up pushing it an hour later. So she has most of the morning to do work. And it's like noontime her time, I think. And so we start at 11 on Wednesdays. And we play SWTOR on Wednesdays. So the other thing that we do is on Sunday nights, I've got the group there. The majority of those folks, well, it's split actually. There's 2 of us in California and 3 of us that are located in Colorado. And so we do it at 6:30, which is kind of an odd time, PST, but that allows everybody to get it done and be able to get off and go to sleep, especially since it's a Sunday night. We then, people get up and go to work on Monday morning. So it's like, yeah, that lets them go ahead and do that kind of stuff. So anyway, long story short, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, solo stream starting at 10, Wednesday, 11, Sunday, 6:30 in the evening. Some more Jedi. Whoa, no. Get rid of those guys.
Those assassins had me at a disadvantage. Thank you, old friends.
Master Coix, you look exhausted. Are you hurt?
Just getting old, Kira. Happens to the best of us. Before they attacked, the Sith showed me a hollow of Master Braga. He ordered them to kill me.
Master Braga is a puppet. The Emperor was trying to demoralize you.
Seeing our most peace-loving master speaking with such hatred was horrifying.
Master Satele appointed me Supreme Commander of Jedi forces here. You should meet our reinforcements at these coordinates.
I fear I'm not much of a soldier. I've never truly recovered from what happened on Tatooine. I've barely managed to survive so far. Perhaps my talents are better applied elsewhere.
We can do this without her.
I could focus on evacuating the wounded to the medical transports.
I need every Jedi to stop the Emperor's plan. But do what you feel is right.
I have faith you will defeat the Emperor without me. When you find Master Braga, please bring him home alive. May the Force be with you.
Okay, and she's another Jedi from the earlier storyline for the character. So, again, I love the way that they've interweaved all these characters back into like the final stance kind of thing. So this is the build-up to the class storyline. And then after you finish the class storyline, you just kind of like go through everything else is with this game goes on to being targeted towards like whatever the expansion storyline happens to be. So, and that gives you opportunity to go back and you can do like some of the planet storylines you may have skipped because, hey, leveling, you just want to get there. And let's see, what do I got to do? I got to go speak to Captain, back to the Captain. Okay, I guess it's there. But that's two different locations. That's interesting. Both of them are the same. Okay, we'll figure out. I will figure it out. Always do. That's confusing as hell. I'm going to have these guys I got to go through again. Can I go up? Can I go up? Nope. Blah. Can't go up that way. Okay, gotta go through. Can I go up that way? Well, that doesn't go anywhere. Can I go up this way? No. All right, dead end. First lost of the day. Shit. All right. Oh. Of course I had one with a gold star come after me. God. Alright. 2 gold stars. Oh, this could get messy. Put myself in a bubble. It's like a paladin bubble, right? The only difference is I can hit things while I'm in this bubble. Yeah, this is not going well. Ugh. Come on. Poof. I was deaded. Alright. Yeah, I'll get the probe to come back and revive me there. I figured two stars, not going to work very well. Okay. I got to go to safety, but... Can I go to safety this way? Yes. Okay. That's a good thing. Yeah, that was not the area to wander into. No, I'm not. I need to do a little meditation. I should have been able to kill one of those guys, but not 2 of them at the same time. Oh, no. So Peep's pup, the pup's name is Odie. Apparently he is anemic. And so they had to do a complete blood transfusion. And I didn't know that was a thing. They obviously have dog blood that they keep around for such things. But they did a blood transfusion and he recovered rather rapidly and famished. He hadn't eaten for a couple of days, so that was a thing. But he is now home. Now they're trying to look at all the tests and everything that go along with what happened to determine why is he anemic, what's going on with this animal. So not out of the woods, but definitely much better off than he was before. So that was like a positive thing, that I was happy too, because Peep was like, she hadn't slept for a few days, and it's just like, and she has Peep has myofibrosis, so it's like she has this chronic pain going on, not all the time, but intermittently going on, and there's nothing really except some fairly heavy drugs that can keep it from acting up. And so yeah, she really needs to take it easy and rest and not be so gun-ho and have things like that pop up in her life. But she's also a very passionate individual, loves her dogs, and so having that happen to her puppy wasn't a good thing. So, but yeah, I think Odie's going to be okay, pending whatever the results are of the testing and stuff. So hopefully I'll find out about that Sunday, because I haven't chatted with her since Tuesday. But thanks for asking. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, I came through here, but there wasn't anything to do in there? Or did I completely miss what I was supposed to do in there? Is that the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, yeah. No. This is a different quest. Even the odds. No, I guess they were just telling me to go through. Ah, okay. I need you to walk through this building. For the most part, the guys or the folks that do the writing for these quests do a fantastic job, but every once in a while it's like, okay, it's pretty clear the person that wrote this part of the storyline wasn't on the same page as the person that wrote the other part of the storyline. It's like, what are you thinking? Why do you have me doing this? Sometimes you don't want to sightsee. Sometimes you just want to play. It's like, just get me to the place so I can kill stuff, okay? Nope, we're going to make you sightsee. No! I don't want to be a tourist. You can't make me. Oh, there's all kinds of folks here. But am I even going to be able to get into this? I think it's around the other side of this thing. I don't know. Let's go kill shit and find out. Okay. Wipe some pixels off the face of the planet. Take that, pixel. Alright. Those pixels are history. Until they res. This is not... Oh, hello. You again. Now I got a forward commander beating on me. Can I hit something, please? I do tab targeting and it like didn't target the guy. It's like, what? Is there someone else standing around that I targeted instead? Oh, that guy, that's why. Targeted the guy who was standing behind me. No, you gotta kill this guy. I don't want to. You can't make me. I don't want to do it. Alright. I still don't think I can get to where I need to go from here. But I need to clear enough shit out of here before I can tell. That's okay, it's all XP. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to be able to get there from here. Alright, so I came in this area for... Came into that area for shit and giggles. Okay, whatever. We'll go back up and go around. Wow, I really missed that as far as location. Down here? Nope, probably up above. Try to do a shortcut and they're like, nope, nope, can't do a shortcut. Gotta go the other way. There's the guy I need to talk to.
All Jedi reinforcements are present and accounted for.
Okay. A Jedi
General
reinforcements.
Varsutra is requesting you on a priority channel. Patching him through now.
Hello, my old friend. I understand you're Supreme Commander of the Jedi forces here.
I see you're back in the thick of things. What can I do for you, sir?
Master Satele has informed me you're looking for a Jedi Master helping the enemy. I'm placing my resources at your disposal. I have a base camp in Labor Valley. Bring your people to my position.
I'll make sure everyone gets to the next transport. You don't need to wait
See you
for
soon, my
us.
friend. Lar Suthra, out.
Cool. I got a new offhand. Is this an offhand? Can't tell. Yes, it's an offhand. And it's a 114. Ooh, okay. So, let's see. We'll do it that way. Go offhand. So now I've got a 114 and a 100. And I should take the crystal out of there, but I'll do that. Oh, well, I can do it now, huh? Control and modify. And extracting the modification will cost 821 credits. Do you want to do it? Yeah, do it. So now I've got a green crystal, and I can put that in a different weapon if I want to. But for now, I'm going to leave everything blue. All right. Let's get out of here. I gotta go catch a speeder there. As long as I don't, like, run over a rock again. Who's hanging out over here? Ulara Crawl. A shadow. Okay. Hey, there's people playing. What do you know? Let's see. Okay. I love these fake texts. It's like, dear sir, a package has arrived at the USPS and we don't have an accurate address for you. Can you tell us where you live and give us your social security number and stuff and blah, 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 blah. So we can check on it? No.
Report your ailments.
Oh, God. What do you take me for? An idiot? Compact. There we go. Get rid of some of the junk. Get a little repair. Oh, shit. Do I have to be up? No, that's right. I can be down here because I get to take the subway. Well, yes. I am in. Well, they just had like a bunch of patches drop, and so I imagine that there's a lot of people playing the newer content, and this is still the original game, so you may not see a whole lot of people doing this portion of the game. But yeah, it is multi. This is definitely multi.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Gotta go there. So, I actually picked this game up probably a couple years after I started playing World of Warcraft, because I've always been a Star Wars fan. I was actually one of the, I mean, I'm old enough that I actually stood in line at for like 3 hours waiting for the original Star Wars movie to come out at the theater kind of thing. So when this game came out, it came out on disc. I actually have a DVD behind me and a cabinet behind me for the original game. And it was like, I played it for a while. I didn't care for it, and I stopped playing. And I just focused for a long time on World of Warcraft. And then my friends, Peep and a few others, they're like, hey, you gotta play Star Wars The Old Republic. It's really cool. Now, Peep can say that because she's been playing it since it came out. And so she's been playing for over 10 years. And she she treats it the way that I treat World of Warcraft, right? And it's like, okay. So she's very familiar with it. She knows what's going on, and she can basically say, yeah, just do this and that and the other thing. And I'm like, wait. So for me, it's still a pretty new game, and I still like it quite a bit because there is so much variety. So depending upon how you create your character, you can go back and go do all these different quest lines and go revisit the cities that you've already been and completely see them from a different perspective, because every class has a different storyline. And some of them are similar in nature. So like the Imperial Agent and the Bounty Hunter each have shared planets that they do their class storyline on. And so that's what Peep and I do on Wednesdays, is we have two different characters, both on the Imperial side, and we are leveling them through the class quests for each of those on the Imperial side. If you do the same types of characters on the Republic side, you go to different planets, you have a completely different storyline, and the leveling experience is completely different. And so that is something that's very unique to Star Wars The Old Republic, is how much they've put into the game to have it be so varied at the lower level questing and stuff. So as you're going through that, that's why I've enjoyed creating a ton of characters. One of the legacy achievements that you can do is getting one character in each class on both the Republic and the Imperial side. And if you do that, it opens up special skills and traits and stuff like that that are available. And you have to pay money, but it opens it up is what it is. Currency, I should say, in-game currency, in order to get some of the stuff. But it opens those up and makes them available to you. And I've enjoyed doing that. So needless to say, I have a shit ton of characters that I play Star Wars with. And between that, World of Warcraft, and Final Fantasy, I've got way too many things going on. But it's fun. For me, this is what I enjoy doing. So, and it's different. Each of the games is completely different. And a lot of people get into just playing one game and they never see what's available in the other games. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's the way that I did things for years and years and years with World of Warcraft. But I have found that I'm enjoying the very different approaches that the different games use in leveling and the storylines and stuff like that that are available. And that's what I find very cool about the leveling experience. So nope, they're not gonna let me.
There, good as new.
Mr. Welding Droid. Do I look like someone that needs to be welded? You are a nut. You must be welded. Blowtorch this. That is probably the biggest draw for myself. If you like storylines, and it is very, very cool. They allow you to play, like for example, my character has a companion, and the companions that I'm hauling around on these different quest lines is Kira. And Star Wars, unlike a lot of the other games, have the ability for you to romance your companions. Not all of them, but like a large portion, like better than 50% of the companions are romanceable, which means that if you get up enough reputation with them, so to speak, that you can actually like start having a romance in the game with your character, with your companion. And it doesn't completely change the game, but it adds different experiences. Again, part of the storyline, right? So there's one character that on the well, you run into that character later on in one of the, I forget which quest lines it was, but Lana. And Lana is like, she's a Sith, but she is a Sith that recognizes that the Empire is not going in the right direction. And so she's crossed lines to ally with the Republic. And she's like the hubba hubba. Everybody wants to romance Lana. And so, of course, I had to, with my character, I went ahead and had her romance Lana. And it's like, you've got a couple things going on there. You've got it being a torchy kind of romance, but it's like everything that happens is like, oh, I don't want you to get hurt, and that she still goes about the whole storyline the same way, but there's this like kind of caution that they've built into the storyline if you're romancing, and she's like being very careful most of the time. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, whatever, go ahead, go get killed, I don't care, do whatever the fuck you want. And then on the other hand, it's like, I really don't want you to get killed, okay, because I have these feelings. And it's like, yeah, it's interesting, it's fun. But I'm trying to do that with Kira, and she's not budging so far, but she actually comes back later in a different capacity. So she will disappear in the game for a while, and then she will come back in a different expansion. And she really, I don't know if you romance her, whether or not I don't know what the changes are, but I haven't been able to do squat with her so far because I haven't been able to get her interested in me enough. So most of the time I end up pissing her off and saying stupid things or doing stupid things that she doesn't approve of, which is like, okay, well, part of the game. So, and then you can also choose to go, like, you can play dark side or light side, but you can do dark side and light side opposite of what your characters are. So say you're a Jedi, you can be a dark side Jedi. And the responses and the way that the characters treat you, if you have gone past a certain point as playing dark side. Oh yeah, she does. She's kind of like that. So if you go dark side or light side, the game will respond to you. It's like, for example, if she's a light side character. I mean, she does things. She's goody two shoes. So you get light points and dark points, right? For the most part, she does light point stuff. And so if I were to go dark point or dark side, and once you pass a certain stage of getting these dark side points, then they start responding to like, dude, that wasn't okay. And some of the stuff they come up with is just like, wow, okay. They really don't approve of me any longer. That's just the way it is. All right, General, what do you have to say?
General, my forces are on the way.
Glad to hear it. An agent with SIS is bringing us the latest intel on Master Tal Braga. In the meantime, we should form a battle plan to drive the Empire from this sector. It's running riot here. Magrem Thrakis is one of the chief suppliers of the Republic's war effort. She owns half the facilities in Labor Valley.
The Empire appropriated my weapon factories. They're stealing billions of credits worth of firepower.
What sort of armament is the Empire taking?
My factories produce everything from personal blasters to capital ship torpedoes. The Empire is looting all of it.
I recommend devoting all Jedi forces to removing the enemy from those weapon factories. We certainly need munitions more than the Empire. It's a priority signal from the Supreme Chancellor. Excuse me.
There is more to this than weapons, you know. The Empire also seized my company's base of operations. I want it back.
Oh, she's losing
If you
money.
were to allocate forces towards liberating my corporate offices, I'd be extremely grateful. And I do mean personally.
Why would the Empire raid your corporate offices?
I've never trusted Corellia's banking system. I convert all my company's monetary reserves into precious resources. Many are hidden beneath the offices. The Empire hasn't found my resources yet, but given enough time, they will. There's no telling what they could do with all that wealth. I run a multi-trillion credit corporation. If you help me, you won't be disappointed with your reward.
Okay, Kira's gonna watch and see what I have to say about this. Your forces are ready for duty,
Never
Supreme
seen this many
Commander.
Jedi in one place. Blasted impressive. If we're going to retake those weapon factories, your people need to go now.
I want those weapon factories cleared of all Imperial forces. Don't let the enemy escape with any munitions.
General Varsuthra, we've learned the Jedi traitor Tol Braga has sent a strike team to destroy Labor Valley.
What could destroy this entire sector?
The Sith have invaded a chemical refinery to create an improvised bomb. The explosion will release a massive toxic cloud. That cloud will kill everyone here and drift into the adjacent sectors, potentially millions of fatalities.
Point me to this chemical refinery. I'll handle the rest.
We still don't know which chemical refinery the Sith have, but we do know which chemicals they're gathering. Shutting down all the chemical pipelines feeding the refineries won't stop the Sith. However, it will give away their location.
Contact me when it's done. May the Force be with you all.
All right, so looks like I got two things to do here. I've got to go shut down the pipeline valve. Oh, okay. So I go do the Death Cloud. That's where I'm going now. Where is that? Where is Death Cloud? Just over there. But just over there probably isn't just over there. All right. Thank you. I have the luxury of doing that because I only have a couple people watching at a time. I imagine that, you know, if you're a big time streamer and have like hundreds of people watching you and they're all chatting in your chat at the same time, a lot of it's just like, wow, 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 you know, going by and you never see half of it. I happen to have an add-on for my chat that repeats what people say in chat, and I can hear it. And so I am able to catch when people make remarks and comment, so I can respond to it. And that helps out quite a bit. So, but yeah, I mean, my whole idea is to be able to communicate with people and say hi and kind of, you know, chat with them about the games, chat with them about life, chat with them about whatever's going on. It's the communication and the whole idea behind community that I wanted to get into with this. So, like we were talking the other day, you know, why am I doing this? Part of it's the community. Part of it's like, what do I have to share to this community kind of thing. So, and if I don't respond to people on chat, then I you know, why am I doing this? Just to hear myself talk? Nah, I could do that. Just ask my wife, she'll tell you. He's talking to himself again.
It's new.
I think, well, first of all, I'm wordy as hell, right? I'm comfortable talking. I know that everybody's a little different, but I've always been one of these folks that even when I was a little kid, I didn't mind talking in front of people. It was something I did growing up, and oh, sometimes I just like, I'll keep an eye on your eyes. If I see your eyes start to go, then I'll know I need to shut up. It's like, oh, I talk too much. Scrappy's gone to bed. He's like tired, and he's like, put him to sleep again. Made a mistake. I talked too much. Scrappy's gone to sleep. All right. Up here. Something with me, Scrappy, if I start going off on a tangent, it's not exactly what you wanted to find out about if you ask a question or something like that. Be sure and let me know. It's like, nope, that's not what I was asking. I don't mind being told, nope, you missed that one. Sometimes I don't understand, and that's, I think, honestly, that's a problem that communicating via computer is part of. When I went to school a million years ago, I took a communications class, and I've never come to the conclusion that going online and speaking to an audience via a terminal or doing a chat without actually seeing a person's face, or having having communication that's incognito and people don't know who you are or what you're all about, that doesn't help. Communication is all about a lot of inputs, and communication is part of it is what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, and you can't always capture the seeing and the feeling part. You can never capture the seeing and feeling part unless you're actually talking to someone face to face, or you have more inputs than just text running across. It's like, yeah, I got an emoji, woohoo, but does that convey exactly what you're feeling? Maybe, maybe not. I never think that it does. So anyway, part of my whole thing is like, I want to be able to communicate clearly if I can. And so sometimes I get a little nervous, and it's like, am I actually answering the question the person wanted me to answer, or am I going off on a different tangent? It's like, yeah, probably a little both. All right, I gotta kill 30 of these guys. Part of a bonus. Seven. Yes. I think that's where, like, social media, I take social media with a grain of salt. Obviously, I'm using social media as a tool because I talk about the game, I talk about my stream, I advertise on social media, and that's all fine and good, right? I mean, that's what it's for. But I stay away from the stuff that actually requires more input tools than are available in social media. If that makes sense. So I have a lot of friends that, I grew up in a very small agricultural community, and so I've obviously got friends who different mindsets. I don't live in this, well, I do live in a small community, but I'm not in an agricultural area any longer. I haven't been for quite a while. So I have a lot of friends who are like different mindset with regards to how things should be. And I try to stay away from that in social media because you honestly cannot you can't really convey how you're feeling doing that. It just doesn't work. I don't care what emojis, I don't care what memes you copy and paste into your stream, and it's just like, nah, not worth it. So I told my friends when I first like everything started blowing up over the last few months, I put a post out. I said, listen, you guys probably have a good idea of where I stand on political matters. I don't need to express my opinions. My opinions are my own. Your opinions are your own. You're going to vote the way that you want to vote. I'm going to vote the way that I feel needs to be voted. And I still love you guys. So I don't care how you're going to vote, but I am not going to respond to any of the stuff that you're posting. And post away. Do whatever makes you feel better. I said, but you won't see any response from me regarding this. And it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm ignoring everything having to do with it. Because it's just, for me, it's just all poison at this point, so.
There, good as new.
Guys, I guess these guys are, oh, okay, galactic objective completed. Influence the galaxy. Woohoo. I keep hacking. We've had a lot of smog in the air here recently. Wildfires and stuff. And it's just when we get the dirty air, it's like living in Los Angeles. It's just like, you cannot get away from how bad the air is. One. I whacked the guy once, he's dead. Alright, let's go do this one. I should be able to finish the last one too. Before I need to go concentrate on my meat. Now you know why I marked the stream as not for kids. What did he just say? Mommy, Daddy, he's talking again. Okay, so I'm better than halfway through with the secondary quest. Two-thirds of the way down. By the way, there was a yeah, I know. I'm just jacking with people at this point, so. Kira, I know. I forgot to push that up as a healer. Make sure I don't get overwhelmed. Good. It's not meant to be offensive, trust me. Imagine there's another one that's going to cross the bridge on my right over here. So maybe I try to get this one out of the way first. Oh, I see two over there. Three on the right. Let's go punch them all in the face. Punch the robots. And touchy touchy. 2 down. 1 more. And this one, if I can get past these guys without getting blown up, that works. Next one should be easier to find. Through the area that's been demolished. Just have to work my way around all the mobs out here. Oh, wait a second. Is this it? No. Am I supposed to be downstairs? Oh, there it is, over there. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting gold star droid. I think I'll pass on him. Right, so I only have 1 more of those guys that I have to kill for the secondary, the bonus quest, but shit comes in 3s in this game, so you always end up with 3 mobs on you. Delayed reaction. I kept clicking stuff that I'd already clicked. It's like, oh, that's on cooldown. Oh, well. Oh. Like I said, okay, I gotta kill everything over here. Oh, so there's a fuel tank. Let's see what it does. Does it freeze them or does it blow them all up? It just blew them up. Oh, bummer. So why do you know why they don't, or they just like went offline and never to be heard from again? I I'll be honest with you. My perception is a lot of people, I think, start streaming possibly for the wrong reason. And, you know, it's I think it's akin to, like, okay, if I start streaming and I go completely viral, then I'm going to be making all kinds of money and I'll be rolling in dough and it'll be fun and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that can't be your end objective. It's got to be something more. It's like, what do you have to offer? What are you bringing to the table? What is it that you think you're going to be able to invite people to watch you all the time?
General, I've shut down the chemical pipelines.
Stand by. Agent Helver is collating the data. Did you run into much trouble out there?
There were a few troublemakers who soon saw the error of their ways.
Forgot how much fun it is to work with you. Hang on, we're getting something. One of the chemical plants was siphoning accelerite. We found our Sith bomb makers. I'm sending the coordinates to you and your strike team now. They'll meet you inside. Hurry!
Oh, is it possible that the Minecraft was like, maybe it was like an expansion came, or they were doing other things? I mean, real life, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people stop streaming. It's like I've always been very upfront about what's going on with regards to, well, like I mentioned to you in the chat the other day when you pinged me, outside of the stream, it's like, yeah, there's real life stuff going on, and sometimes we just can't stream because of it, and nothing wrong with that. People got to understand that. Yeah, I hear about people, you know, exiting stage left, and it's kind of like, okay, I wonder what went on that they're not able to do that, you know, that they couldn't stream any longer. And got to give some people some grace, right? Because you never know what they're actually going through. So let's see if I can get through this one here. I'm kind of pushing it because I'm looking at, I don't really have good eyes on how my brisket is cooking at the moment, although it appears that both of them are still doing okay. So I don't think they're done, they're just not. Well, I think people get disillusioned as streamers. I mean, I will be the first one to admit that there's been days when I've just, like, I'm not gaining any traction, or I lose traction. That's kind of disheartening, you know? It's like people stop following you, and it's like, okay, whatever. I had some guy, he was from Japan, and he started following me, and I thought that was really cool. And he just, like, he was a small streamer, and he streamed 2 times, and he ended up getting, I stepped in and I watched his first stream, and it was like, yeah, it was okay. He was a new streamer. It's like, yeah, this is cool. But the second time he streamed, he was like, you could tell, he was like, I didn't get the number of people that I wanted to watch me. And he was so frustrated. I'm going, you've done this 2 days. What did you expect to happen? It takes time. I mean, honestly, it's like, you know, for me, I've been doing this since September last year, and I'm just now getting like 40 people following me on Twitch, which is really kind of cool. I like that. So it takes time. It takes time to build community. It takes time to figure out what you're doing. And so when, you know, if you look at YouTube, and anyone who's like wanting to stream, if you look at YouTube and there's a lot of people that have advice on how to go about streaming, some of them are actually focused on like just the technical part of it, and like, here's what software you use and stuff like that. And I watched hundreds of videos like that so I could put the pieces of software together that I thought would be the best mix for me in order to be able to do the streaming that I do. And then there are the folks that teach you how to be a streamer, and that's a completely different animal. It's like, this is the kind of marketing you have to do. This is how you get to be a better speaker online. Here is how you develop your story, not just your character story or the game that you're playing, but what's your story. And that's something that I've had to evolve, because I know damn well I did not have that fully developed when I first started streaming. And so it's taken some time for me to get to where I am. And I think I'm pretty happy with the way it's going. So, but yeah, I think, you know, a lot of people say, this will be cool. I'll be, you know, have 1 million people on my stream, and nah. I also think there's a whole lot of streamers out there, and people are just saturated. I mean, obviously, no one watches me in order to get tips on how to play the games. It's like, if you're a min-maxer playing World of Warcraft, do not tune in to Dagonet Game. It's not for you. Because that's not me. But I understand that. And that's not my audience, right? So that's cool. Alright, these things are like spouting off. I should go. I gotta time it. There, go by. Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come over and beat on you. Oh! Don't do that! Don't like when you do that. Stop it. I gotta get lined up so I don't get blown back into a piece of into the fire. That would be good. Look at this side. Alright, I got a... what is that? A Sith Master. Okay, come here. Stun. Don't do it again. I think it was my very first stream. I got a story. Let me get through this real quick. Complete disabled incineration system. All right, then I can go up. Out. Level 2. My very first stream that I did was a World of Warcraft leveling stream, and in fact, it's the same character I'm leveling in my Warcraft stream right now. And I had not played my druid in quite some time. And of course, so she was new in the expansion, and I hadn't really tested out what's the best way to play. And so I just like jumped in and started playing. And the very well-meaning person who was watching the very first stream, and I was like tickled. This like, I got someone watching me. That's cool. And he went off on me about how bad a player I was. Didn't mean it that way. And I knew that he didn't mean it that way. But his whole thing was like, you could be a much better player if you did key binding, and if you did this and that. And it's like, thank you for your... And
watch your backs, they're flanking us.
I've been playing this game for 20 years. I'm not going to start doing you know, changing everything up at this point. It's just not me. That doesn't make sense. So it's like, oh, okay. But I had, you know, that was my very first person watching telling me how I should be playing the game. And it's like, yeah, okay. I'm not the audience. So obviously he was one of the guys that initially followed me and then... I think he even went to my YouTube and made a comment on my YouTube and said, yeah, you're doing it all wrong. I was like, okay, thanks. But I'm having fun doing it wrong. Alright, nothing to blow up here. I'll blow it up anyway, just because. Where am I going? I could go back the other direction. Oh, she's knocking the shit out of me. I don't know that, but all my spells are on cooldown. Ah. I'm trying to figure out what happened there. It looked like the person knocked me back and I may have come out and hit them on the rebound and it killed them. It's like, that'll teach you. Oh, that was different. Okay then. It's true. It's very true. I can tell you that it makes streaming... I mean, I talk to myself anyway, but having actually someone listen to me as I'm talking to myself makes it a much easier.
There, good as new.
Let's see, I need to do some introspection before I tackle this gold star over here. That's okay, that'll give me some zen, and now I can put a pound on her. I'm gonna get the Sith warrior beating on me before I finish with this Jedi master, the Sith master on. Yep, called it. Timing's everything. There we go. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, they're gonna chase me, aren't they? Bad, they're gonna beat me up. I can tell you that even if someone doesn't say it, they do appreciate you watching them. Because streaming to yourself, it happens, and I can tell you that it happens regularly, but it's like, that's not why people do this. if they have the right mindset. That's not right. It's fun trying to explain all of that to some of my in real life friends who are not gamers. It's like, I was at a party for a friend who turned 65 last weekend, and I had another friend of mine who's my age who's like, so why do you do, what's this all about? Why do you do it? And I was explaining to him my idea and kind of what my stream is all about and stuff. And I can see his eyes kind of glossing over because it's like, yeah, you don't get the game stuff. And it's like, okay, it's a different mindsets. I understand. Got him. What are they dropping? I'm getting some extra stuff on here. Probably nothing that's any good. Yeah, this is all vendor. Oh, small influence gain. Here, Kira.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I think that's all I have. Oh, another small influence gain.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And sort by compact. Oh, it was already compact. Fine. Okay. Touchy over here. God, that one's hard to see.
General, the chemical plant is ours. The Sith never finished their bomb.
After all our time together, I never expected anything less. Your Jedi Army sent the Empire packing.
Thank you.
Every weapon factory in the sector is now ours. And we're
Be sure and
turning those
give that
munitions against the
feedback
enemy.
to any other
Even
older
better,
streamers
there were
that
no
you run
casualties
across.
among your people. It's a rock-solid victory.
They will enjoy hearing that, honestly. Okay, I need to find
The man
Master
directing our
Braga.
enemy is still at large.
My people will root out Master Braga's hiding place. We just need more time. Republic forces have just engaged the Empire in the Axial Park sector. The fighting is heavy, and SIS reports plenty of Sith activity.
Well, we know Master Braga isn't here.
I already have people in Axial Park at these coordinates. I'll alert the other Jedi to meet you there. SWTOR out.
Congratulations. You saved all my weapon factories at the expense of my company's assets. The Empire stole all our precious resources. My company lost billions to those scum. Farewell, Jedi.
Oh well, I pissed her off. Too bad.
There, good as new.
Corporate greed never really turns me on. Okay, let's see. I got a new pair of pants. So let's see what those look like. I gotta click on them. Okay, so this is not what it looks like. That's what my outfit looks like in real life here. But I'm wearing a transmogged outfit that looks like this because I think she looks better that way. So there. Yeah, that's cool. But I got a leveled gear, so that helps out. So I will take that, and I think it isn't new. It just works intermittently. It's something that I've had trouble trying to get to work. The add-on that I use is a third-party plug-in to OBS. So I don't use Streamlabs. I use OBS to do my streams. And OBS is like one of those pieces of software where you've got, it's crowdsourced. So you've got a lot of people that have their hands in it. Open source software tends to have a lot of interesting developments. And one of it is plugins. And so I use a plugin called Ninja Chat. And it is a third-party developed software that you go and tap in. The reason I'm using it is because I'm streaming to two different locations. I'm streaming to Twitch and I'm streaming live to YouTube. And this allows me to see people that are watching their chat on both of those streams. Now, admittedly, I don't get a lot of traction on YouTube, but that's okay. I don't care. That's where I store all of my old streams after I've edited them and put them out there. But it allows me to be able to do that. So if I were to pick up another stream, like if I were to stream to brain fade, this is one of the problems of being an old guy. If I were to stream to something like Kick, which I did for a while, and it wasn't a platform that I really liked, so I kind of bailed on that one. But if I were to go there and stream to 3 different places, potentially I could have all 3 of those chats come up and be displayed on screen and in my chat window. And people would be able to see all the different chats that are going on, and the people that are watching those would also be able to see all the different chats, not just Twitch chat, not just YouTube chat, not just Kick chat, as an example. So that's why I do it. But it is the plugin that allows me to display the chat on screen. And it's very customizable, so I can have it come up. One of the Twitch requirements is that you don't display other chats from other locations. What they don't want is they're popping up something that has a big Kick emblem or a big YouTube emblem on it. You know, they don't want advertisement for the other stuff. So I'm small enough that it's not going to matter if I have someone making a comment, because they don't know where the chat is coming from. They just see it on screen, and it's not advertising a different platform. So I can turn those icons off and just have the comments. So that's why I use the Ninja Chat. But it is sketchy. It sometimes works properly, sometimes doesn't, and it has updates that happen randomly. And it's like I have to keep on top of the software. So that's one of the drawbacks of working with OBS, is because everything is separate. And so you have to keep on top of all the plugins and add-ins to make sure they're all up to date. Anyway, that's what I'm using. So that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to leave her exactly where she is right now, because, well, actually, I'm going to take her out to where the exit is. And she's going to, like, go and party on somewhere else, but I'm going to have to go and pay attention to what's going on to the barbecue. And I know that wifey is out back probably getting tables set up and stuff like that, and I need to help her. So need to be a good hubby and go do that. And let's see if I can get out of this place in one piece without falling and killing myself. Did I kill everything in here? It looks like I already did. That's a good thing. I see Republic everywhere, so that must have done something right. Put your swords away. Just run, Kira. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, Kira, get out here. All right. So I'm going to park her right here. And Choka will be back next Thursday. So until I see you the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Take care. Bye now.